Welcome back, peeps, to phantomtec. Something out of the norm of coverage through our channel unfortunately needs to be addressed, and you lovely viewers informed on especially considering the direct relation this information may have with the ability of proper use of our own tech devices moving forward into perhaps a very, very scary future. The Australian government's proposed social media ban for under-16s has ignited heated debate, particularly around its inconsistent application and the lack of clarity in enforcement. Senator Matt Carnarvon raised a critical issue during Senate hearings, questioning why platforms like YouTube, primarily used for sharing non-explicit video content, would be restricted under the ban, while pornography platforms like Pornhub remain accessible. This glaring inconsistency highlights a fundamental flaw in the proposed legislation. Both platforms are accessible to minors under current regulations, yet the bill seemingly targets mainstream platforms while ignoring the ease with which children can access explicit material, leaving parents and society questioning its logic. Critics argue this legislation misses the mark on addressing deeper issues that truly harm children. While the bill restricts social media usage, it does nothing to address children's exposure to explicit content. The rising accessibility of pornography has been linked to harmful behaviours, including increased sexual assault cases and the normalisation of unhealthy attitudes towards sex and relationships. Meanwhile, social media itself is often a source of other harmful influences, exposing minors to unrealistic beauty standards, ideologies that can lead to unnecessary and irreversible medical interventions and mental health issues. Furthermore, the exploitation of child influencers, particularly young girls who attract predatory attention online, continues unchecked. This bill does little to address any of these real and pressing concerns. Another critical issue lies in how this policy will be implemented. The government has yet to provide answers about the enforcement of age verification measures, raising significant privacy and accessibility concerns. How will individuals, especially elderly users unfamiliar with technology, prove their age without facing undue hurdles? This uncertainty risks disconnecting older people from the platforms they rely on to stay connected with family and friends. Moreover, the requirement for digital ID or other forms of proof raises legitimate fears about data privacy and government overreach. Critics warn this bill could hand excessive power to government departments and expose sensitive personal information, creating risks that far outweigh any purported benefits. Without a clear, detailed plan, the bill feels more like a rushed attempt to score political points than a well-thought-out solution to online safety challenges. Many suggest that this proposal is less about genuine safety concerns and more about optics. The lack of scrutiny over the details, coupled with its vague enforcement plans, suggests that political motivations are at play, with proponents prioritizing what might test well in focus groups over what will actually protect children. By taking a moment to critically examine the bill, it becomes clear that it falls apart under the weight of its own contradictions. The bill is a hollow effort, providing the illusion of action without tackling the root causes of harm to children online. Instead of this flawed approach, alternatives could deliver better results. Policymakers could implement comprehensive regulations to address harmful content on all platforms, including pornography websites, ensuring a uniform standard of protection for minors. Parental controls, educational campaigns, and empowering families with tools to guide their children's online interactions would be more practical than blanket restrictions. Additionally, targeted legislation addressing the exploitation of child influencers and combating online predators could directly address specific harms without infringing on broader digital rights. These measures would demonstrate a genuine commitment to child safety while respecting the rights and privacy of all internet users. this proposed ban raises more questions than answers, leaving both parents and everyday Australians concerned about its real-world impact. From inconsistent application to potential privacy violations, it's clear this bill is not ready for implementation. Instead of passing it in its current form, the government must go back to the drawing board and craft a policy that genuinely protects children without creating a host of new problems. And that's where we'll leave it for now, folks. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to phantomtec for more tech insights and commentary. Your support means the world to us and keeps content like this coming your way. Well, peeps, that's about it here, at least for the time being. I'm just another tech phantom signing off from phantomtec. Oh yeah, people, please, if new to phantomtec, then help us out via watching this. Peace.
Well, peeps, that's about all, but leaving you with one more point. phantomtec, your go-to source for tech that's cutting edge, insightful, and phantom approved. What I've realized is that letting go of old PC parts is like discarding pieces of history. History we need to preserve. Not just for documentation's sake, but for your sake, for my sake, and for the sake of future innovation. People, imagine a future where we can compare the apples and oranges of technology side by side, unveiling the stories they tell, the progress they've made. I want to take you on that journey with me. I'm deeply passionate about technology, but here's the truth. Innovation doesn't happen in a vacuum. It thrives when we learn from the past, when we carry its lessons forward as a foundation for the breakthroughs of tomorrow. If we abandon our roots, we risk a future where progress stagnates, where competition stumbles, and where innovation stands still for a decade or more. This is phantomtec. We honor the past, celebrate the present, and push forward into the future together. And please don't forget to subscribe, peeps, or this is all for nothing. phantomtec. So thanks everyone, and peace.